Hello everybody, this is Lara from Pure Elliott Wave with a hopefully quick update for Bitcoin for you on Friday the 13th, a horribly inauspicious day. I am not quite sure how to say it, but I'm in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm now alone because yesterday my husband Caesar of 17 years died in my arms. And one of the things I can do right now is work because it soothes me. It keeps a routine, and I like it because I'm a geek. And so here we are. So yeah, let's do some Bitcoin. It's just moving sideways, still finding support at 100,000. Looks like that's pretty strong support. It was pretty strong resistance, and it's a nice round number pivot. We've got a dark cloud cover at the weekly time frame, but it didn't have support from volume. We'll look at these last 2 weeks on the daily chart. Price is moving sideways for the short term with declining volume. Actually, volume's been declining for quite a while. There was this nice, beautiful curve of upward volume pushing price higher to the last all-time high. But since then, volume's just dropped off. Looks like the market's having a wee pause. That's pretty normal. ADX is essentially flat at the weekly time frame, but it's not going to take much to make that black ADX line turn up, and if it does, it's again going to indicate a trend in a relatively early stage. Technically it'll be extreme because it's going to be above both DX lines if it turns up, but it's such a long way from as extreme as it can get when this particular market has a strong bullish run. However, RSI did reach overbought and has exhibited double bearish divergence, so that would suggest there's more downward movement for the short term at least, if not the mid-term ahead. Likewise, money flow. As price is moving higher and slightly sideways, ATR is declining. This is a measurement of volatility. Volume and volatility currently have left the market. Now, normally when this happens, it can go on for a little while, or it can turn around and suddenly increase. And I think because price is so close to new all-time highs and support around 100,000 is holding quite well, as long as that support holds, we could be looking for a pivot and a move higher. At the daily time frame, at the time of recording, it's nearly 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, and so far there's a bit of a bullish long lower wick developing. Watch how this candlestick completes. If the wick of this candlestick is more than twice the width of the body of the candlestick, that will be a bullish hammer candlestick pattern, and that would suggest that this is a short-term pullback within an ongoing upward trend. Resistance about 106,000, support at 100,000 is really strong. Multiple tests around about that area so far have held. Moving averages are full ball bullish. Nearly the short is above the mid, purple, which is above the long. This is the 50-day, this is the 200-day. Golden cross back here, I don't give that much weight. It's such a lagging indicator. Come on, it's 50 days and 200 days. It usually is a late kind of a confirmation of your trend. So far, price might also be finding support at the 50-day moving average. Volume for the very short term is pushing price lower. That's really normal for downward movements, for volume to end with a little bit of a push from volume. It happened here, happened here, happened here. Certainly could be happening again. Doesn't necessarily mean price has to continue lower just because volume is pushing it lower. Not for this market. ADX is declining, the DX lines are whipsawing at this time frame. There's no clear trend. RSI is neutral, as is money flow, and ATR is slightly declining. Again, volume and volatility have currently left the market. Usually says that it's going to come back soon, and I think when it does, if we can close to new all-time highs, I think then that's going to be really bullish. For the short term though, let's look for support about 100,000. If that breaks, we could see a deeper pullback. Also, watch how this current daily candlestick closes. It's going to be pretty important for the short term. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to everyone who's been subscribed for quite some time. I'm really thankful for you guys. Thank you.